Want to study abroad?
Kaplan, the choice of many.
Kaplan helps you get ahead.
Kaplan, developing industry-ready talent.
Pursuing higher education?
Kaplan is my choice.
Kaplan Singapore is a very progressive organization. As an institution, it has built over the years a reputation of developing effective learning methodology, at the same time ensuring students' viability in the industries in which they foresee to work in the future. In terms of Kaplan's fundamental values, we inculcate three major aspects. One, we have a very strong student-centric perspective in order to build a better image for ourselves as well as for the students' future. Number two, when we look at Kaplan, we have to believe that every student that comes in will see a value in its delivery from the perspective of the team of lecturers that we have within Kaplan. And number three, the experience they get from Kaplan is much more effective, and it has much more value compared to what others within the industry is able to provide. That does not only come from my perspective, it also comes from the majority of students' perspective that I have been teaching for the last 18 years. So in terms of the competitive advantage Kaplan has over other institutions for any student to consider would be from two perspectives. The first perspective is the team of lecturers that Kaplan holds. With all holding at least a doctoral or a master's program, but much more important is the capability of these lecturers to deliver within a classroom environment. So in terms of delivery, each lecturer brings in their industry experiences, as an application onto the theoretical perspective that the students will learn, so that this particular students will be able to use it when they work in the industry upon graduation. So in terms of the lecturers itself, each of the lecturers, interestingly, have a very crafted delivery system. Crafted in the sense that they use a lot of work-based knowledge, they use a lot of reciprocal discussions. They also use debates in classes to engage with the students to feel how important a lesson is. It is not about just talking about academia, it's about knowing the students' capability from themselves. That makes it much more unique from what any other institutions are able to provide. So it's more innovation and creativity being instilled through the lecturers. The second perspective of why Kaplan has a greater competitive advantage and why students should consider is the pedagogical aspects that we deliver. Our curriculums are crafted simplistically to form an important part of industry requirements. So each lecturer with the administration would work together to come up with syllabuses that are very much forthcoming, which are very much industry-based, and which is very important for the student when they graduate. Now, these curriculums enable students to have better engagement in class activities. Now, the class activities entails things like case-based studies. Class activities will have simulations. Class activities will have online participation of reviews of things that we teach during the class environment. Now, on top of that, what gives us a competitive advantage for students to consider is the kind of technology platform that we use, both for learning as well as communicating between students and with lecturers that provides an avenue of how technology is being used by Kaplan, all right, as an advantage over any other providers in Singapore. Now, in terms of partners, the third important thing that students should realize is the kind of partners that we work with are considered as elite group of universities from Ireland, from the UK, and from Australia. Now, these universities are not chosen on the basis of where they are, but most importantly, what they are able to complement Kaplan in providing a better student experience in the knowledge provision that they provide. So these universities, example, like the Royal Holloway, Portsmouth University College, Dublin, and even Murdoch University from Australia, all of this has one thing in common. They are in the top notch in terms of rankings. They are very strong in the area of research, and most importantly, this universities provides an open window for students upon graduation to seek jobs where industry professionals always look upon as a very high and mighty reputed institutions. And that's why Kaplan works with these institutions to support and supplement the student experience. So for students to come on board to study at Kaplan, my take is very simple. It is an institution that builds an atmosphere of family giving. It's an institution that enriches each and every student to feel that they are wanted, not only on the basis as a student, but eventual when they graduate out of the institution. Kaplan provides you with the knowledge that you seek more than what we provide you in terms of academia. That is basically emotional intelligence. We develop very strong emotional intelligence, and most important of all, our curriculum is filled with a lot of modern industry requirements that will equip each and every student to come on board and enjoy the atmosphere of education with Kaplan.